So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Pedri opts for safety. Tchouaméni, and it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram chasing after it. It's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. Foden. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Di Marco. Bastoni. And it's where? It's Pedri. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Searching pass he's played there. That looks a good ball through. And they've got rid. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
João Neves. João Neves showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Looking for the run. Pedri. A probing pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Di Marco. Wan-Bissaka. 15 minutes till half-time. Konate. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Foden. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. Wan-Bissaka.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Van Dijk.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tchouaméni. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Now he's got space here. João Neves. Konate. Foden. Now Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. Pickford claims comfortably.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Dimarco does really well to win the ball there. Weah, pass somewhat off target. Tchouaméni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ambitious ball here. Højlund receives it in a good position here. Van Dijk. Thuram looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Palhinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Melbourne City have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Pedri. There he goes, motoring forward. Big header! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space, neatly clipped into space, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mbappe. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 20, Joe Pedino.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Number 22, Joe Neves. Coming on the
Konate.
field, number 18, Lukaku.
And
Number
here's Szoboszlai.
9,
Now it's Ferran
Torres.
Torres. Oh, super ball!
17,
Great chance!
Number 5,
And he has kept it out somehow.
Lukaku
Number 8,
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 13.
They've got a
Vitinha.
healthy number of
Substitutions
very
taking
tall
place.
targets to pick out from this corner.
Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Ware. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, they could break here. Marquinhos. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Szoboszlai. Vitinha. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Announcement. With the father
So
of
a
a
brief
boy
breather.
Number 3, Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him
Stern
is
test this
number
for the
2,
endurance, for the
Gio.
character of the players
Substitution.
as we head into extra time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Played with speed from back to front. Vitinha. Kudus receives it in a wide position. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zubimendi. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Lukaku is herring after that one. Pinches it off him. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. That has been cut short. Mbappe. It's a good run down the right. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Can he get onto this? It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Permitted in designated areas.
There's plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? So, for the last time, who dares to win? No, he didn't quite meet it right. Lukaku getting this one clear. Bastoni, and it's where? Here's Tchouaméni, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Szoboszlai, Ferran Torres. Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Konate calmly anticipates.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eze.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Eze. Eze. Where? Crosses it in. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross needs to be good. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
On your children during the match at all times.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Ferran Torres first in line. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Mbappe is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Vitinha will take their second.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Melbourne City are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. It's in, too smart for the keeper. And that doubles their lead. Liverpool can't afford to miss another one. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Melbourne City are looking for comfort. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Kudus just needs to keep his nerve here. Delivers! Melbourne City have won it by the barest of margins. Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of the defence at that high tempo.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's forced to go back. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Thuram is herring after that one. Neymar. And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pavard. It's a really well-measured ball. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia tries making a foray down the right. Foden. And a chance! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri does well to get it back. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely spread. João Neves. Can he get it through? Chance! He's delivered all right! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Melbourne City have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's an imaginative pass. Konate. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Little pass back. He's on it, can he get away? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Foden charging forward, the ball at his feet, and it's Neves. That is good alertness. Neymar.
Melbourne City can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Wan-Bissaka. Neymar. Bellingham. Driving forwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Højlund. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Melbourne City can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kluivert. And it's DiMarco. And they win it back again. João Palhinha. He can run onto that. Thuram.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wan-Bissaka. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. João Neves. Oh, that was vital. Kluivert. It's Pedri. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Oh, important interception. Foden. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Ah, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Pedri.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Probing pass. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the...
Shot at goal! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
On the field, number 10, Thuram.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Lukaku.
He's given the time to pick a pass.
Mohamed Kudus.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Number 13, Vitinha. Number 6,
Eze.
Pulisic. Substitution.
Melbourne City perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Neatly clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quality ball. Some really good ball movement.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just the goalkeeper takes a shot! He's scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Eze, Tchouaméni. Now, can they get him away? Thiaw. That's a lovely, neat pass. Wan-Bissaka. Looking tidy in possession here.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kudus. Kudus goes steaming forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Decent progress down the left. That's very neat.
There will be 3 minutes
Wan-Bissaka. Lukaku shoots! Lukaku! Superb! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Melbourne City give themselves a chance of a fairy... So that's it, it is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Everybody, and this is a quick reminder to...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ruben Dias. It's a searching pass. Played out to the right. Kvaratskhelia. Wan-Bissaka. Melbourne City, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Now this could be a chance. Neymar. Pedri. Probing pass, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's Neymar. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance for a shot! There it is! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. This looks promising. Chooses to go back. And he shoots! It's what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Thuram. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Melbourne City are behind here despite their domination of possession. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar.
Melbourne City really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. João Palhinha. That's a sharp pass. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for the run. Thuram. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. Now it's Neves. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Xiao. Nicely aimed pass. Driving forward. Højlund! Cleared without complication. Foden. João Palhinha. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Pedri threads one in. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dink through. Now it's Neymar. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution.
Liverpool get the second half started.
Melbourne City have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Kvaratskhelia. Wan-Bissaka. Thuram. Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. Chance here to counter. Wan-Bissaka with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Melbourne City can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field
Rice.
is number 37.
Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Neves. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Under an awful lot of pressure. Now it's Neves. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he plays one through. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here
John
from
Neves.
both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 10, Chao. Coming on the field, number 13, Vitinha. Number 6, Pulisic. Number 5,
Melbourne City have the
Mohamed
chance to
Kudus.
go the other way.
Number 9, Ferran Torres. Number 18, Lukaku.
Wan-Bissaka.
Substitutions taking place.
Inviting looking ball that. DiMarco. It's Pedri. Kudus. Aimed beyond the defence. That's tidy. And it's Kudus. And it's Joao Palhinha. Tries to play it through. And he's there to belt it away. Here's Kudus. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Played into space. Chips it through. And he's onside. Where? Chao gets it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Melbourne City clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Vitinha. Melbourne City looking to... He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joao Palhinha. Oh, this is a great position. Cleared without hesitation. Kluivert. Can he get on the end of this? That's a Mbappe. Chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top draw. into the lead once more. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Good ball, good time. And a chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence,
minute
though,
has been
able to hold
indicated.
on this time. That has not gone well. Tierney. There will be 4 extra minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, there's the clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Melbourne City perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all
Your
to
final
kindly
thoughts,
stay
Jim?
seated during
Melbourne
the
City
match.
desperately
Thank you for your
failing to
cooperation.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.